We might have our answer on how we can launch Tomahawk missiles from the ground, all thanks to Oshkosh Defense, who just revealed this bad boy. This is the XMAV, or what it's actually known, Extreme Multi-Mission Autonomous Vehicle. It is a mobile ground launcher, you can see the launcher right here, designed to carry Tomahawk cruise missiles. This photo is brought to us by Naval News, who actually went to the Association of the United States Army Conference in DC this week and took photos like this. You can see there's enough slots here for 4 Tomahawk missiles. As you may know, that's what's currently on the table for Ukraine. This Friday, Zelensky is coming over from Ukraine to meet with Trump to talk about defense and Tomahawk missiles. This missile, by the way, is a total game changer if Ukraine gets enough, and can get a range up to 2,500 kilometers, meaning that it could strike, or Ukraine could strike anywhere they kind of want inside of Russia, to a point, obviously. Usually these missiles are fired from bombers or boats, so to have something on the ground is a big deal, especially because Ukraine would not be able to fire these from boats, which means that this thing here could make them mobile and battlefield ready. And at this point, I do have to remind you that it has not been confirmed yet that Ukraine will be getting Tomahawk missiles. Trump actually wants to speak to Putin first. Not really quite sure if that's going to be a good enough deterrent. We'll actually talk about that in a video later on today. But we know that Zelensky's coming. We know they're going to talk about this. The grand question is, how many can Ukraine actually get? Because getting 1 dozen is not really truly going to be enough to really change the war. They would need to get maybe 100. There's also the question about production, because the United States, they do have some, but they would have to make them for Ukraine, new ones for Ukraine, which could take several months. Unless the U.S. is willing to give some to Ukraine, once again, about 1 or 2 dozen right now, but they also would need to have things like this. How many of these are produced, whether they're being from Oshkosh or somewhere else? And let's also remember the risk of escalation. If Ukraine does get these, how will Russia react to it? React to the United States and other Western countries? Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. I'll be sure to keep you updated, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.